Hello. Welcome to Sunday evening cocoa, though I do not have any cocoa. Thanks for coming along, especially as it's changed again. It's going to be changed again next week as well, but I'll get into that. It was ace when it was. Oh, we got there. Just looking at there. Hello, everyone. Yeah, during lockdown, when I wasn't doing anything, I could do Sunday morning coffee every week because there was nothing to do. But I'm starting to do things again. So sometimes it jigs around, but hopefully that's all right. It might get some other people that maybe can't do the mornings as well. So it just means not to take for granted that it'll definitely be on in the morning, and just have a little check out. I normally schedule them ahead so you can see whatever I've scheduled. Um, and I try and do that as soon as I know. But I absolutely forgot this weekend. So hopefully there was no one here at 10 going, Annie, where are you? So yes, hello. I'm right next to Pig City, which is ace. I've got my pig identification chart here, lovely backdrop. Trying it out. I had the books last time. Before I come around here, see what it's like over here. Get a little bit closer here as well. But it's mounted. It's mounted on Pig City, which is excellent. So yeah, it is right next to the water bowl. So you may hear a periodical, which is probably Dave, the guinea pig. So hello, yes, lots to talk about. So why is this not Sunday morning coffee? Because I have been at the Spiteful 16. I've got a t-shirt and everything. So this was a last minute decision, which I regretted at the time, but I've had a really good weekend. So it was good. As I tend to go, is a thing that is outside of my comfort zone. Let's do it. And it usually pays off. So this is good. Richard Coulson did not mix AM with PM. Not at all. Not at all. I didn't think that you would do that. T-shirts are evidence of attendance, so this is good. It's a small event that was an invitational for 16 people. And a very good chap, Francois from Canada, came over from Canada. And there was a dropout on the Sunday. And I'm always happy to go, I'll fill the space. So Andy, my housemate of Andy 2D6 and Rem were invited, but Rem could only do Saturday, so I muscled my way in on the Sunday, and then thought, what am I doing? I've never played Age of Sigmar. I played it when it came out, which was quite a while ago. Oh no, there were a few of you at 9 a.m. I'm sorry. No, I was rolling dice and taking names at 9 a.m. I'm afraid. So yeah, I stood in for Rem, so it was just two games today. But I went along yesterday to study because I had not. Can you hear pigs squeaking already? I they look funny. What was I going to say? Study. So yeah, when Age of Sigmar came out, I played 2 games, I think, and that's it. And that's been my entire knowledge of Age of Sigmar. So as I like doing, jumping in the deep end. So I read the new General's Handbook yesterday. Sorry, I know the lighting's going weird. Got all the lights on though. I read the new General's Handbook for about half an hour, and I watched a game, and then played 2 games today. But it was doubles, so it meant that I was able to get a bit of a talk through. So I got a bit of guidance. So I wasn't on my own, thank the Lord. It was really fun. So obviously, if you've been following, hey, Daniel's here. Obviously, if you've been following me for a while, you know I used to do a million Warhammer tournaments back in the day. I was looking at my trophies, and it was kind of like 2011 to 2014. That was my years. And then I stopped, and that's been about it. Well, I'm very tournament experienced, but not in Age of Sigmar at all. That is Dave taking his little drink right there. Right there. So yeah, so it was that, like, okay, and now tournaments work, but I have no idea how to play this game. But at least having the knowledge of 8 helped. The thing that I keep looking at, because it's so nice, I won this. I didn't really. Everyone got it as like a participation thing, and it's like it's proper solid. It's just really nice. So it was a super friendly event, which is also why I was keen to go. How lovely is that? That's so nice. So yeah, it was lovely, small, invitational. So there weren't any morons there. I know we played Age of Sigmar for the weekend, so I only played today. But I went out for some food and beers with them all yesterday. And there were one of the reasons also that I went is that there were a couple of people that I knew from back in the Warhammer days. Um, so that was just really nice. So I'm really like, before I was a bit like, I have so much going on. Why am I going to an Age of Sigmar tournament? What am I doing? But I had loads of fun. I'm buzzing. I have the tournament bug again, which is a bit dangerous because I don't have time for another for another thing to be doing. I realised that's really what I like about the hobby, because I got into tournament playing quite quickly once I started playing again as an adult, with Warhammer. So most of that was tournament based, and I think I just like tournaments because there's just more people. I like the social. Um, yeah, there's more people around, which is ace. So yeah, I just had a wicked time. The people I played with met. Sorry, I'm just going to cough off screen. There you go. The people I met were absolutely lovely, so I'm really happy. And there were some cool YouTubery folks there as well. But this is so nice. Look at that. I also won by proxy, which is my thing, as I was playing with Rem's army on Sunday because Rem couldn't make it, and his army won best painted. So there's a photo of me accepting it. So I'm gonna find that, obviously post that around and be like, got another win. Yes, Andy, my housemate, did indeed buy himself a series of trophies off off the internet. But what is worse is that I made myself a trophy back in 2013, spelt Pompey wrong. Pompey Pillage didn't have a best in race award, which was why I took Chaos Dwarves because I thought I'd get a chance then, and they didn't have it. So I made this. It's a paint lid, and I slid it in with the other trophies on the display bit. But luckily, I won best terrain at that. But when it was announced, they said she made herself so dusty. She made herself her own trophy, but she didn't even have to because she won something. So I did side get presented with my duck. Look at that. It's my most proud achievement. And if you're familiar with my Chaos Gnomes, you'll get the symbolism of the ducks. So yes, whilst Andy does by himself, and perhaps some other people off the chat there may be purchasing their own trophies, I make classy ones. So there we are. What's that? Oh, my duck. Little lid. I'm back. But yeah, I didn't realise how long it had been since I'd actually played events. And I got the hang of it. Obviously, there's a million rules, but I really enjoyed it. And it's given me the ghoul urge. So I kind of want to get the ghouls out. Or my gnomes, but I'd need to do some work on the gnomes. But I might get the ghouls. I might have a look at more doubles, because I think doubles would be good, because then I don't have to use all my brain. That's always the bonus. So that's where I've been. That's where I've been. I'm just looking at Dave there. There's a little eye. What's going on here? Is Mum doing some shenanigans with Gin? What are you doing? Lil's bar. Lil's bar is open, I guess, as it's 9:00. It's after 9, so Lil's bar at the sides. Sure, she has a selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Although, sorry to hear about your finger, Jill. Ooh, that sounds grim. Oh, Alex did win a 3rd place in the Glasgow School Sailing Club back in 1976. That is still an achievement. Right, so that was that. So that's not Bad Squiddo related. That's just me. But I know you were interested in finding out what I was up to. So yeah, that was fun. That was good. Oh, look. Yes. So this week, we got the new website. There are some danglages, not danglages. There are a couple problems with it. Although not problems, it's still usable. There's just a few bits where some of the, what's the word? Alignment might be off and bits like that. So I just need to get that sorted with WebNick. But if you spot anything that's you think that's not supposed to be like that, just let us know. Also, if you want to like the videos, a mere 7 likes there. Go on, check them out. So yeah, the website is cooler. How have you found it? Are you a purchased since this? It's very sleek, so there's less bits to click through, which as a business owner, it's less barriers to you spending money. Spend money. So thank you. Shop has been good lately, which is also good. But yeah, I think last week when I did the update, I wasn't in the best of moods, but then I perked up because I had various gossips, didn't I? So that worked. But I've had a much better week. I was obviously very behind. Again, if you haven't caught up, I had COVID, then an expo, then Andy moved in, and then and then what? Oh yeah, then I just got really depressed. Not related to Andy at all. It's just been a lot, and I've just been in a bit of an overwhelm and needing a break, which we will get to very soon. So this week I have been pretty much just beasting through it. I've had a few wibbles, but I've just been on catch-up mode. So all the orders that were kind of waiting for me, they've all gone out. There's a few that haven't, because Friday was the day that I was only able to get the Gamer's Grass back up on the racks and stock counted. That's how long it takes to sort of recover from a show. It's a guinea pig on 2 legs there, what a beast. Pad Thai, nice. What was I going to say? Me thinking about food. Gossip is good for serotonin. It is. And you learnt. It was very educational as well, hopefully vaguely professional. The hitmen have not come for me yet, so that's also good. Surprising. I've had a few more horror stories about that as well since last week. What else? It's me go, as soon as I finish this, I'm going to bed. So I'm like, can I go to bed yet? Why would hitmen come for you? I'll let the chat explain. I can't do it again. I said too much. I got controversial in the last episode. Although it wasn't very controversial in here because you were all just like, yes. But yeah, what else? Squiddo things. Catch up. Yes, so oh my lord. So Expo was like the start of June. It's now the 26th of June. So it's taken me nearly a month to get over Expo, basically. And every show I get a bit like with tournaments now, I got the buzz. Every show I get the buzz, and I'm like, yeah, let's do more shows. Why have I cancelled? Because obviously I used to do like sort of 7 shows a year, conventions, trade shows, and not so much anymore. I'm pretty much down to Expo and Salute, probably Vapn Attack because I love Vapn Attack. But that's it. That's it. And each time I think about doing more, I then do one, and I'm absolutely dead. So it's took me a month, and I've still not entirely sorted out everything from Expo. It was delayed a bit because of my house situation, but still, that's it's a long time, and that's time that I'm not, fully working on other aspects of the business. So even though shows are awesome for cash, I then almost like pay for it afterwards in not being able to promote and do lots of bits and bobs. I haven't told them about the snake yet. That'll be the next thing. Come to Colours. I am not coming to Colours. I was close at Expo. I was thinking maybe I will do Colours because I was down for it on a like a rollover thing, and I love colours. Um, I was just getting confused with Warfare then. I was like, was that? No, no. Um, is Warfare at the Colours venue or is it somewhere else now? I don't know. It was at Ascot? Ah, sorry, it just answered a question I had about something. But I believe I don't know if it's official yet. I've sold my spot to someone else. Um, allowed. The organisers are aware. It's not an illegal selling. Um, but I was happy in knowing that someone cool got the spot, so it wasn't just me dropping out. Um, so that will be cool. I should probably just say I like hinting that there's a thing like ooh. Salute gone out today. Yes, I need to book before everything goes crazy. As a top tip. 23rd of April, I think. So I've got no show till 23rd of April, and I bet it's basically tomorrow. So I disassembled the racks, put them away, and it's gonna feel like tomorrow when I get them all out again. Yeah, everything is crazy. Um, but yeah, even basically having 1 or 2 shows a year is a lot for me. And I wish that I had more resources. 20 seconds. I did only just glance, so yeah, if you're, I don't know, 20 second it is. So yeah, so I'm just generally adding into the knackeredness. Shows are a lot of effort, and even when they're smaller, they're not as impactful, but it's still quite a lot of time where I'm catching up or just catching up on sleep. So Expo did kill me, but I was also dead before Expo. I was, they said, running on fumes. I have been for like a couple of months, basically. So the reason I wasn't doing too great was that I was just in full overwhelm. Then it was full burnout, when you just going through tasks and you just feel like you're never going to get to the end of it, and there are now more tasks. So I was in a bit of a low, but I've cleared a lot this week, and I'm having some time off next week. So next week will be a bit unusual. I'm in the office tomorrow. I'll be catching up on more of the orders from the weekend. There are a few people waiting on bits, so I'm going to message them or part ship. What were the bits? Why are they waiting? I think I'd be able to sort them, to be fair. Some were some tufts that are coming that I think are here tomorrow. I think that was it. I think it was just some tufts. Nice. So you'll probably get, if you've been waiting on anything, you'll probably get sorted tomorrow. So I was pretty chuffed at how quickly I shooshed all of that out. There is a code on the newsletter that I think expires tonight. I think that's what I did. Where you get 20% off. I think, there's not a link here, but if you go to last week's stream, there's a bit in the comments and it'll link to the newsletter sign up. Well, go look in your inbox. That was it. I limited them to 50 coupons, but I believe there's some left, so you should go do that because I very rarely do a discount that big. And yeah, it runs out tonight and they're limited, so do it. So that was my little apology for things being disrupted. And I know you'll say that I don't need to apologize, but it's still a business and business must be businessy. So that's my official stance. Business must be very businessy. The snake. So I have to tell everyone about the snake. And Andy will have to hear the story again and after seeing the snake. So as I phoned Mum immediately to tell her about the snake, that is top info. So we got back from the tournament, we got off at the tram stop, and there was a snake on the floor. And you think, oh yeah, a snake. It was this thick. It was huge. It was like that. It was that wide. I reckon at parts it was that wide. And I don't know snakes very well, so I think you might know. But it was like a python. It was a really big snake. And there was a lady sat on the floor, just like on her phone casually. And then next to her on the floor at the tram stop, this massive snake, just in like wasn't a figure of 8, but that sort of like arrangement with its head like that, just sat on the floor. And I thought, oh, this is not going to be a normal person, so I don't want to make any eye contact. I'm just going to walk away with the weird snake on the floor. And yeah, I walked away and went to Andy's. That was a real snake, wasn't it? Mum has a phobia of snakes, and a lot of people have phobias of snakes. And I was just very grateful that Mum wasn't on the tram with me because it would have been an absolute disaster. It's not what you expect. It wasn't in a snake cage or anything. Didn't even have a little collar on, although I guess it's hard to put a collar. But it was just there. Like one of those massive snakes. You know, like the one Britney Spears has, like that. When they're holding the snake, but not a yellow one. It was one of those brown ones. Those brown snakes. But it's just baffled me. So on Twitter, so I tweeted the tram because I don't know if there's supposed to be a massive snake. Got home, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 guinea pigs still, yep. Now I have a fear of a big snake coming in through the window or something. I have no issues with snakes. But I have issues with people's random pets, like just out in the street. Um, yeah, so yeah, but also like yeah, for the safety of the snake, if something startled it, there's loads of people just going wild on scooters and bikes and stuff, and dogs, and yeah, it was just there. So there's the tail of the snake. It's still baffling me. And yeah, she was just sort of sat there on her phone, like, duh, duh, yeah, got the snake here. I should have gone back and took a photo. Yes, it's irresponsible. That's the term. It's like some of the vets. I've obviously spent my time. I've done my time in vets' waiting rooms with all my random guinea pig ailments. And there's loads of times, not so much of the vet I use now, but I used to use quite an exotic vet because I had a really good exotic vet. I don't anymore. But for some reason, it was all these reptile people that have them out. I just think you don't know what animal's gonna walk in next. Like if someone's got a crazed dog or something. Because I would think I could get my pig out, and I'm like, no, because yeah, yes, that's it. Jill is correct. But yeah, it's like it's just bizarre. So yeah, it's a random bonus snake on the way back. All my pigs are being weird now, just to remind me. They're like, oh, we're not snakes. Yeah. So yeah, so weird. But stick on the floor. Stick on the floor. So yes, that's not what you want. Do not need a snake on the floor. Oh yeah, I'll show you this in a sec. So next week, have my diary. Next week I am. Oh yeah, what if all the guinea pigs? So it's just like a snake, but with a guinea pig puppet on the end of it. I'm going. Oh look, little pigs. So next week, I'm in the office tomorrow. I'm going to get as much done as humanly possible, especially emails, because I know that the emails have been suffering a lot as I've been prioritizing orders, so people get their things. There've been a lot of those little slips I've been putting in that's like, thank you for waiting this long, because it's been a while. Oh yeah, I want a capybara. Yeah, there's a video of a snake opening a door, and it's one of the most terrifying 4 seconds you'll ever see. And yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that a python? They're the big yellow ones. And yeah, it just goes up. If you put snake opening door into YouTube after this, yeah, it like goes like that, puts his weight on the door handle, and then just slams in the room. But the slam noise, it's like, and yeah, it's the thing of nightmares if you don't want random snakes opening the door and coming into your house. Which I'm sure some people are okay with, but it's not for me. I don't think I'd be happy with a pile of guinea pigs being able to open a door, really. Luckily, they're not that organised. So, yes. Look at that. Hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. On manatees. Yes, manatees. And Andy complimenting me now on my wargaming performance after calling me a failure during our game. Mum, Andy called me a failure. He hasn't retracted it yet either. I see he's trying to put nice talk here, but failure, he said. Pigs could form a pyramid. They're also not that organised. but I did. I killed quite a lot of things. I thought I did okay actually. So that was cool. What else? Yes. So next week I'm in. I'm in tomorrow. Then I am looking after one of the sweetest dogs in the world, the lovely three-legged Lola. So I will be not in office Tuesday and Tuesday and a bit of Wednesday, I think. Probably mostly Tuesday. I think Wednesday morning. I need to double check all my arrangements, but I think I'm going to be. You don't threaten Andy on my stream, Mum. Go back to your bar. Go get Jill another gin. So what are we talking about? Yes, I'm going to be dog sitting, but that means that's more computer time for me. So Tuesday, I think I will be sorting out a bunch of a bunch of emails and web stuffs. What are they doing? It's so weird. God, what's going on? So yeah, I won't be in office, but I will be working Tuesday. Wednesday, the plan is to get to the office and do a bit, so it might be a half day. And then Thursday, the Rosses can see these messages. That'll be it. Mum's always getting herself into trouble. You tell them about the tram. You tell them about the tram police that nearly got you. Although that will be then admitting to your crimes. Andy says Annie will eventually be forgiven for failing to roll 11 on 2 dice. It was a major crime of mine, to be fair. It was. So I'm actually not in work at all on Thursday or Friday. I will be away. I am going on a small holiday, and I'm going to see some castles, and I'm going to see Ramstein. So I won't be here. I'm going on an entirely fun venture. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about Sunday morning coffee yet, because I'm not probably going to be back some point Sunday, and I probably won't have tons to talk about Squiddo wise. So partly tempted to skip it, but I might put it for Sunday evening. But I'm going to see. Because I'd rather not do one if I've just not got much to update. Because I'll just say, yeah, I got the orders out and looked after a dog. So I might skip next week, and I do apologise for things not being as every Sunday morning sort of thing. Yeah, maybe I should have a Ramstein update. I'm undecided on castles yet, but somewhere around the Wales. But I'll probably just want to die again. Go on holiday, I want to die. I'll probably just be really sleepy, so I probably won't schedule anything. Maybe do something like Monday, but don't rely on me. You will have to find your own entertainment next Sunday, I think. Or I'll just put a live stream of the guinea pigs. I'll get whatever Sunday works. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, when I don't have much to add, I don't really want to do one because I think otherwise you turn up and it's just me going, hey. Although I felt like that last week. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say, and I'm quite depressed. And then I did talk for about an hour. It went over an hour, didn't it? Because you like poked the gossip part of me that then went, I'll tell you what I really think. But I was glad I did that, actually. I had a few people speak to me about it afterwards. Yeah, saying, "Oh, I'm glad someone's actually being honest," because obviously so many things people are financially tied, and I have no, what do they say, person in the ring or something, no something, skin in the game. That's it. But yeah, so that was cool. What else? Oh, I got some new stuff to show you, and then I'm gonna go to bed. What have I got in the gallery? Lots of memes. Where is it? No, give me a second. Oh, I'll show you this too. Look at that! That's a lovely picture from one of the games there. Look, yay, yay! Oh, they were really lovely people this weekend. Oh, I liked it. What am I doing? What am I looking for? Sculpts from Snurg. I've got to turn my glasses up. We got email. Snurg. Still got them. There they are. I've shown you one of the pigs in the newsletter, and I think on the website now. Have a look at another pig. You can almost get Joe's thumbprints to steal his identity as well. So there. That's a Peruvian guinea pig there. Look at how it goes red when it's like that. Hello. So yeah, there's another pig. 8 new pigs coming soon. Oh, I can see you. You're cute. You're also cute. And I'll show you piglets, some pigs. Again, sculptors and painters never have the best pictures, so, as far as I can zoom. But so heard it here first. Gonna get these out soon because they're awesome. So they're already at the casters. Sod it, I'll show you all 3. But then you'll see the guinea pigs. There we go. Woo! They are giant lop bunnies. So they are a realistic size as you obviously get those massive buns. Obviously, they're crap photos. They're crap. No, Joe, not your photos. They are a bit crap, but they show the figures. But I mean, you know, me showing like this. But that's part of the teaser. It means you get to see it soon, but you don't get high quality. You get a blurry version of what's on the phone. Giant bunnies! So they're about the size of Freya's wildcats, so everyone needs big buns. And then, now let me just get a better picture. Where are we? So I'll give you a bit of a teaser, but the pictures are a bit weird because they're slot together. These 2 creatures slot together. So there's a teaser of a teaser. Huge bunnies, bigger than Viking corgis. Yeah, they're so huge. They're so huge. Bob, alpaca family, coming to you. Look at that, a copy of a copy. If I do that, look, it causes an endless mirror into the mirror land. But yeah, there we are. So alpacas. So that's just 2 of them. I think there's 4 or 5. No. At least 4. But alpacas coming soon, sculpted by Joe Brumby, the awesome animal sculptor. And they cuddle. They cuddle. So that's cool. So we've got some more animals because we haven't done animals in a little while. So now these pack are ready. I'm going to get in some more stuff off Joe. So I need to give him some briefs. So that's cool. What else? We've got anything coming out? I've been I've just been rearranging the office as well. So the if you were at UK Game Expo, the Toblerone type thing we had with the gamer's grass on it was stolen from my office. I normally have different racks and stuff, but this I just wheeled out of the office. And then we learned that it's impossible to wheel onto the van because it was a bit too tall. So after Expo, everything went into a box and thought, future me can deal with it. And then it was time for future me. So it's took a while, but I've kind of I've moved bits around and I'm thinking of adding another Toblerone, which is quite exciting. That's what you need. So the office has had a bit of a jig around. It's almost habitable. Like I said, last week the house was madness and the office was madness and it was all very stressful. The house is almost done now, in terms of rearranging and getting the housemate in. For him to call me a failure during a game. It's the thanks I get. So I couldn't roll 11 on 2 dice. But yeah, the house is nearly there. It's mostly just my room now. I'm still sleeping on a pile of stuff, but slightly less stuff than there was before. So that's cool. So house is almost up and running, back to normal. Normal, new normal. The office still got a little bit to go, but I've had a bit of a blast at it, and I did a lot Friday evening to try and get it again a bit more habitable. So yeah, that's all good. So things are good generally. This is the update. Things are good, which is nice because last week I was a bit. But yeah, I'm on the up, getting through the stuff. There's always a million things to do. I'm quite positive about it. Feeling positive about Bad Squiddo. And I've just really liked playing this event this weekend. I just had a lot of fun. And it's kind of reminded me about, obviously I run a wargaming company, but I don't get to game very much. And I think it's easy to kind of end up distanced from it. So it was kind of like, oh yeah, this is why I do the entire thing, because playing games is wicked. And I like playing games with strangers. Because I weirdly like meeting people. I forget that as well. I think, oh, I just hermit away. I don't really like people. I hang out with pigs. And then I meet nice people and I go, oh, people are lovely. And I get all my supercharge. And again, if you didn't see it, this is so nice. So thank you, Francois, for putting on this event this weekend. Look at that. It's just so nice. So nice. So thanks everyone for coming along, especially in the evening with my short notice. I think I was going to bed last night and I went, oh, the show! So sorry for that late notice. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Hopefully it was entertaining as always. And I may see you next week, but probably not. It probably depends how much I want to tell you about Ramstein because it's going to be amazing. But pencil it for not. But then in 2 weeks, I'll have even more information. So I think that's good. Sometimes I think about a midweek. When I'm caught up, I don't know why I whispered then. It's never going to happen. Never going to get caught up on things. But I have dreams of having sort of regular Twitch things where it's either like hangouts and paint or showing off some stuff into some sort of schedule as well. That'd be quite nice. And get involved in that whole Twitch melange. Stroking Dave there. Oh, little Dave. I might see if I can get him for you actually. Wait there before I go. Depends if he flees. Hey buddy. There you are. You haven't been on the show for a while, have you? You haven't. You haven't. Till that. They were like, Dave's been kidnapped. Dave's been kidnapped. You're just minding your own business, weren't you? Look, he's so huge. Look how big he is. Oh, thanks, Ratty. Hey, you get people getting stuff done while it's on. Look at Dave. Look, he saw his nipples. See Dave's nipples. There you are, aren't you? He's a good pig. He's a good pig. He is. Oh, sorry, I'll give you a startle there. He was busy having a drink, and I've given him look at that. Look at that pig. Go on, show him. That's because I've got to hold him weird. Show him. Go on, show me your chin. Oh. Oh, that's it. That's it. Yes. We like chins, don't we? Like the chin. Alright. Thanks for coming along. I'm gonna go sort Dave's eye out. See, he's got a weird eye sag. But that's who he is. It's who you are, isn't it, son? Oh. Because he had a bit of neglect problems before he ended up at the rescue. I know, I'm gonna sort your eyes and put you on my lap. It's a bit more stable. He's like, oh no, going to eat you. The snake isn't gonna come for you. Don't even go even further down. I can't go even further down to get the floor, Dave. Oh yeah. And thanks to Fenris for the recommendation. I got this book, which is mostly full of people that I already know about, but I have more books on women in history. Was it new, or have I only just seen it? I feel like it's new. A little lap, Dave. Is it new? It is new, 2021. Oh, that's a nice quote. My grandmother turned toward a guard. She was in line to be shot into a pit and said, "What happens if I step out of line?" And he said, "I don't have the heart to shoot you, but someone will." And she stepped out of line, and for that I am here, and for that my children are here. So step out of line, ladies, step out of line. It's good. So, goodbye from me, and good night from him. I'm gonna eat him now. Bye. See you soon. Bye. No, wrong button. Wrong button. Oh no. We're gonna go. We're gonna go, little Dave. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I'll get you some grublins. Bye.